Tim Ramos, who is our Republican candidate for mayor. He is a sharp, young millennial that knows what to do, particularly in that area of reduced taxes and reduced spending. I see him slave over those budget books, chopping out lines, knowing what needs to be cut, and he will do wonders for the city. He really will, because he knows what he's doing. Now, when I came up here, I wanted to tell you a story, but it was getting too long, so I decided to split it in half. This is just a personal story. It probably won't have a whole lot to do with the election, but I do want you to know it. In December of 2011, after a major snowstorm that October, my chimney had collapsed at my house on 13th Street, and I did not know it.
Smells good.
As a result, I got carbon monoxide poisoning, and I was several days in the hospital that were a little touch and go, but I came out all right from that. Unfortunately, 2 months later, I got the notice from my kidney doctor that I had end-stage renal disease, which is also known as chronic kidney disease phase 5, which is as bad as you can get. That required me to get a fistula, which is an artery-vein mix in my arm, so they could begin dialysis. And in July of 2012, I went on dialysis for a period of 4 years. As a coincidence, last Saturday night at Black History Month, Patrick Palmer, one of the candidates for mayor on the Democrat side, came in. His mother was my seatmate for 4 years at dialysis. And she got her kidney just a couple months ago, and she's 1,000% better. Anyway, the reason I was telling the story is in July of 2016, I got a call from my friend in Michigan who asked me, because I had not gotten any calls about kidneys in that whole 4 years. And he said, well, if you got a call, what would you do? And I must have hesitated a second too long, because he went into his best rock impression and said, I'll tell you what you're going to do. So you're going to take that kidney and run with it. And I said, well, okay, Billy. And since I hadn't gotten a call in 4 years, I figured it'd be a long time before I take his advice. 3 days later, I got the call at 5:30 at night saying, you're one of the final 7 for a kidney that's coming in from Seattle. 9:30 that night, I got a call. You have 1 hour to get to the hospital. The surgeons are waiting. The kidney is here. 4 hours later, I was on the operating table, got my beautiful, wonderful new kidney, which I've now had for 31 months and climbing, and still going very, very well. And I said it basically because, A, by doing that, I'm in position now to be able to do things for the community again. My energy is good and strong, and I'm willing and able to take all the years of experience I have and try to do something with them. But the other reason I mentioned it is how possible it really is to change something dramatically, quickly. A lot of times when people talk about change, they talk about, well, like the city's comprehensive plan. We're going to talk about 2030. Well, it's nice to think ahead. That's 11 years from now. Allentown doesn't have 11. Allentown's got to get it right now. And you can get it right by voting for the right people. Tim would be such an asset to this city. I know I could help with those 4 points that I've told you about before. Please don't pull a party lever. Sit and think this time and vote for specific people you want to vote for, because this city needs a fast overhaul, not a slow one. And you are all capable of doing that, just as I was capable of getting a kidney on 4 hours' notice one July day 3 years ago. Thanks for listening to my story.